Jungkook and you had been married for 6 months and you are 3 months pregnant. You both loved for almost 2 years and then you got married. One day, you went out to meet your friend, but when you came back, you saw the most horrible sight you have seen in your lifetime. Jungkook doing it with his ex-girlfriend Rachel in your shared bedroom. More than that, she removed your wedding ring from his finger and he threw it outside. He even told her that after the delivery, he will keep the child with him and divorce you. Wayan's point of view. That night, I didn't go home. Home is not a home if I don't feel it, and I lost the feeling now. Straight away, I went to Park Jimin's, my brother's home, needing some comfort and calming words. I can't stress, it's bad for the baby. The minute I entered their house, he, along with his girlfriend Leah, brought me in a group hug, not speaking a word, sensing that something is wrong with my expression. The minute I said about Cook and Rachel, Ria busted and ran for the door, but Jimin stopped her and placed her beside me to cool. "You're gonna leave that man just like that. Leave me, Jimin. I'm gonna kill him for hurting my best friend." Leah cried at Jimin as he tried so hard to control her. "Are you okay? Just cry if you want, Wayan. Please don't be like this," Jimin said, caressing my hand placed on my lap. Can I stay the night here, please?" I requested, getting rapid notes from both. The phone of mine was blasting with missed calls and messages. And surprise, it's from Jungkook. Switching off the phone, I walked up to the guest room and ran into the cold shower with my dress on. Caressing the bump, I felt so bad to be a bad mother even before the infant is born. Tears merged with the water as I cried my heart out. The crying is not for me, but for my baby, the future of my baby. He or she won't get their parents' love equally. He or she will never be with their parents together. Changing the clothes, I went down to have some dinner. Not much talking happened, but it was a peaceful dinner. But somehow it got crashed. The ringing sound of Jimin's phone and the name popping in it made me lose my appetite as I was already not in a mood to eat. "Gosh, he's acting all afraid and scared, brat," was Jimin's word after the call. Definitely he will be afraid, not for me, but for the baby. Giving a tight smile, I went to the guest room to take some nap. Lying down, I kept on staring the wedding ring of Cook. How cruel of him to throw away such a valuable thing. It may be a simple cheap ring for him, but it means a lot to me. I brought this ring with my savings, with so much love and expectations. But for what? To be thrown on the ground. I'll never forgive you for this, Jungkook. Jungkook's point of view. The second I heard about no night activities, to say I was will be an understatement. I was like disappointed, even though this is for fluffball. My hormones are going crazy. The news of Rachel pairing with me for work was a bit surprising, but it did went well until we were alone in a room. I controlled myself from throwing my hands on her, but lost it when she kissed my cheeks. The beast of lust inside me took over. I cheated on Wayan. A part of me felt bad and disheartened. I really love her a lot, but seeing Rachel in front of me with seducing look, I lost it again and again. The week was filled with lots of love. Rachel was so sore she can barely walk as I ruined her. Mostly I stayed in Rachel's house to have no disturbance and to be away from Wayan, as my lust is always in high level whenever I'm seeing her. Her curves even beautiful with her bump. To satisfy lust over Wayan, I'm using Rachel. But I should say words like insulting Wayan to make Rachel come down to me. Cleaning our room, I was waiting for my baby Wayan to come home and cherish her with love and kisses. I really am whipped for her. But it's past the time for Wayan to reach home. No sign of her, nor no calls and text. She would inform me if she's gonna be late. It was getting too late. Is my Wayan alright? Is she safe? What happened to her? I called her friend, but she told me Ryan left early. It was raining so bad, making it even more worse. I spent the entire night searching every hook and corner of the city, even in dark alleys and under bridges. Around early morning, I walked home, my hands rubbing my eyes as tears ran down. The feeling of something missing awoke. Eyes wide in realization that I threw my wedding ring outside our room when I was with Rachel. Oh no! Cursing, I ran up the stairs looking for my ring, but I couldn't find it. How am I gonna tell Ryan that I lost our ring? What is happening? Ryan is nowhere to be seen from yesterday. God, please bring my Ryan back to me. I beg you, God, please. Ryan's point of view. 3 days later. Can we talk? Those are the words I spoke to him after 3 days. Taking the paper from my handbag, I showed it in his hand. His eyes wide, he looked my way as I gave a pen in his hand to finish the process. Baby, what's this? I mean, why? As you can see, it's divorce papers. I want to be freed from you. Jungkook's point of view. Divorce papers? Never in my dreams I thought of this moment. Why? Deep down in my heart, I know the reason. But Ryan don't, right? I hide it well, so that you can spend your time with Rachel without any excuse, Jungkook. No, my nightmare became real. Her way of calling my name was like a knife slicing my flesh. So painful. Ryan, it's not like that. I swear. Please, Jungkook, sign it, please. Ryan, I can explain. Don't you dare. Don't explain. I don't need your explanation. She screamed, holding tightly on her bump. How could you, Cook? I trusted you. I loved you. Our baby won a life with both parents' love. But you plan on separating me from my baby? My eyes were wide. How can she know those words? I said those to make Rachel have to do it with me. Realized? Yes, I was there standing at the door to see those. Oh, amazing view of my husband doing his ex-girlfriend in our shared room on our shared bed. I'm not angry at you for breaking my heart. No, I'm furious about you taking my baby from me. How can you think like that, Jungkook? Are you that much cruel? By now, tears of guilt and seeing her leaving me made my heart to bleed. I really didn't say that on purpose. It's just, oh God. You didn't even think twice before throwing this, our wedding ring, Jungkook. This shows how much I mean to you. Now only I noticed the emptiness of the house. She was living this loneliness while I was warming up the bed with Rachel. She was here crying her heart out while I made Rachel to cry in pleasure. She was hurting while I was in bliss. Jungkook, did you ever for 1 second truly loved me? I'm doing till now, each and every second. While doing it with Rachel, I think about you, Ryan. While having her go down on me, I think about Ryan. Ryan is all I think about. Her question caught me off guard as I stood like a dump watching her leave with a chuckle. Oh, how fool of me. Okay, sign the papers and send it to Jimin. Goodbye. Within a person, love and lust plays a competitive role. It all depends on the person as to how he balances those. Loving a person will increase the lust within our body. But if we don't control our lust, this is what happens. We lose the one we love. And that's what happened to Jungkook as he prioritized his lust over love. Now losing his real love over a few minutes of pleasure. He loved her wholeheartedly. Jungkook loves Ryan so much, but the lust he had for her made his mind clouded, resulting in search for someone to get his stress relief. Ryan's point of view. With my eyes blurred with tears, I stumbled into Jimin's house as a sad person and his girlfriend looking at me with pity. This is what I hate the most. People pitying me. but fate always put me in this basket. Oh baby, it's okay. We'll take care of you and our precious fluff ball. Go and take a shower. By the time, I'll make you some sexy chocolate milk, okay? Leah and her words never failed to make me laugh. The night was filled with a couple trying their best to make me happy, and they did. It was not like in movies that the woman will cry after leaving her man. I was genuinely happy with these two. Hope I'll be happy from this second without any regret. Jungkook's point of view. The night without wine was so awful as hell. I stood in the same place for an hour or so and then lay down on the floor. Didn't have the energy to go see our shared room without my wine in it. With the energy left in me, the next morning I stood up and got ready to see my love. I'll explain everything and will accept everything she says and does. Even if she beats me, I'll accept. But I won't quit without a try. I reached Jimin's house within 20 minutes as the drive was so crazy. Walking up to the door, I banged repeatedly, impatient to see my YN. Jimin opened the door with Leah standing close behind. I reached up to see YN sitting on the couch with a neutral face. YN, give the papers, Cook. Leah interfered, giving me a mean look. I want to explain and seek forgiveness. You lost the chance. Just give the papers and get lost. I want to talk to YN. I won't sign the papers. She's my wife. She's not. If she's your wife, why did you go to that lady? It was a mistake, a blunder mistake. Please let me talk to her. I screamed at the last words. YN! I yelled out to her, Leah pushing me out of their house. Leah, please! Jimin, please let me talk. A hard punch landed on my cheek, blood staining my white shirt. Jimin punched me hard. Don't you have some sense? She's hurt because of you. And you have the rights to talk to her? Go and don't come here again, or I won't hesitate to kill you. Jungkook's point of view. This is the first time Jimin has punched me or even lay a hand on me. With a shocking face, I saw Leah, who looked same like me, to see her boyfriend beating someone. Please, Jimin, please beat me all you want. Kill me, but please let me talk to her. My whole world is my YN and my precious in her tummy. I can't lose them. Just get out! He screamed, tugging my collar and threw me out from their house. I'm so disappointed and ashamed of you. Just once. I can't live without her. I mumbled and go over to my car. I'll give her some time to get her thoughts right and me to settle everything between Rachel and come back as a new person for my YN. Hi guys, should I give Jungkook a second chance or end the story like this? Please comment. Have a nice day, dear ones. Bye.